get all nip slip. Ew. Okay, so I just came back from my friend little situation she had going on or whatever. So excuse me, I've been out kicking it, and it is, hold on, because I don't have my case no more, y'all. My Louis Vuitton, I had to send it back. But it is 2:34 in the AM. My eyes are bloodshot red. I ain't been doing nothing. I'm just really tired because I didn't plan to do this. But this hair that I'm rocking right now, and this frontal. Oh, girl, neck, honey. No neck monster. Don't do that, Tyra. This hair is from a company called, I believe it's Lemoda hair. I've had this hair for 5 months at this particular point, and of course, I'm here to let you know how I feel about it. This is their Malaysian water wave hair. Now, there is a story behind this, and I will get to that in just a second, but let me give y'all all of my info. My frontal is a 13x4. It bleached really good. I don't know why I look extra like brassy on camera, but in person, it's giving you scalp realness. Yeah, in person. Oh, I look like somebody's grandmama. Girl, give me some of that. But yeah, it gives me like scalp realness in real life, but on camera, I'm getting a new camera anyway, so bypass that. But yeah, it's a 13x4 lace frontal. It was pre-plucked, but I plucked it way more, girl. And no hair is out, so all of this is actually the frontal. This little piece right here is really bothering me because of the way that it kind of darts out in the front. We'll get to that. And then my bundles, I am wearing 4 bundles of, I think it's 24 inches or 22 inches of the Malaysian water wave. Okay, so the company hit me up, and they hit me up like, I want to say, usually when I do a hair review, it takes them a couple of days in order for them to ship the hair out. Sometimes, like just recently today, a company took like a month for them to actually get the hair in stock because the hair is I got some 613 coming. And it took them a little bit longer because they wanted it to be available by the time they shipped it out, so that once I reviewed it within a 3-month period, I would have it. So I was wondering why I kept testing out this hair, and I noticed that every time I would wear the wig, it would seem like a different wig. And I'm like, why does it seem like every time I wear this hair, it's different? And it's because the company did 2 reviews with me for, which I believe is the same hair. I'm just being honest. But one is a Malaysian water wave and one is a Brazilian water wave. So I was wearing the wigs simultaneously because, again, you guys know I cycle out my reviews that way. And I'm like, why does it seem like every time I want to wear this nice bushiness, it seems different? It's because it was 2 separate wigs. And because I work like a maniac, that's why it's almost 3 in the morning and I'm doing this video, I couldn't figure it out. So when they finally, did a different review, which was for the other wig. And I was like, why does this seem, so when it was like, well, one person was emailing me and one person was texting me. So I would texting me, and I was getting so confused. So it took me a while to get to this. Plus it took me a little bit longer because I have things about this that I really don't like. Okay, so to the actual hair itself, because that's what you're here for, is this hair is actually diffused with a actual blow dryer diffuser. This is not the natural state of it after you wash it. It will be more like this if you let it air dry. It will have more of a drop to it. It won't be this big and bushy. So again, this is a diffused situation that I got going on. The next thing is the actual frontal. The frontal itself, I am not a fan of as far as the pattern is concerned. The actual frontal itself and the lace, I love. Okay, so just know there's a difference. And you guys know, y'all about to hear me say this for the 150,000th time, I do not like when companies leave this much of straight hair and then the rest gets, you can't do anything but styles like this with that, because of the fact that if I tried to wear it in its natural state, I would have all of these straight roots and then it would fall. I have hair from companies who've actually had it where it comes from the roots. So Lemoda, however you say your name, can you please do something about your frontals? Because what's about to start to happen now is every time I get a frontal that I don't like, that does not match it, I'm going to send them back. It's that simple. Because these styles, everybody's not gonna do. This is a style because I was going out and we was turning up or whatever. I had a jacket on, mind you. So, you know, my Janet Jackson was covered up. But I just feel like this is a lot for the average person. I don't always want to have to wear my curly hair in a kind of protective style so that it makes sense. So I have to straighten the roots even more. I didn't really do too much straightening right here, so it's a little bit bulkier here because I wanted it to, because I don't want to like keep having to straighten it and then I just end up with a straight frontal, because then the point of the frontal was what? Now, the actual hair itself. This hair has to be detangled before actually wearing like this. So I can actually do this and have no issues with it, okay? So shedding, this is what you're gonna get, okay? Hold on. That's what you're gonna get. Now, it's not a lot, but it is, again, like I always tell you guys, any hair that has any type of, any curls in it, usually not really wavy hair. It depends. If the hair swells in any type of way, when you do run your hands through it, you're gonna get shedding. It's inevitable. It doesn't have to be a lot. And again, this was diffused. So therefore, if I keep doing that, it's just gonna make this look like a big bush. And that's not the look that I'm going for. I wanted to look a little bit more, well, I'm about to take baby off, but I wanted to look a little bit more tamed and not so humongous. Okay, so then we come to actually adding these, constructing the actual wig. I will say, like I said about the frontal, I'm not crazy about it, but I don't hate it. Okay, it's a difference. I just wish that it matched the texture of the hair much more than it actually did. If the ends are the only thing that match, that doesn't, I think, here's my gripe, okay? Because it's not terrible. Here's my gripe. If I was, you guys know I do the Rick James look sometimes. If I was to do the Rick James with this, I would still have to touch up my roots. What manufacturers of any, but especially China manufacturers, because most of you guys watch these reviews because the hair is more affordable, what you will want to do is have something that makes, I'm telling you right now, if you make a frontal, a 13x6 preferably, girl, because I got this 13x6 like to my naps. Okay. When you have something that matches, it's easier to maintain. I would have wore this hair in its natural state with curl cream and stuff like that. But the reason I can't do that is because the top of my hair just simply does not match. So it sucks when you have some very decent comparable hair with a nice pattern to it that you just simply can't wear because the actual root part does not match, you know? And I think the disconnect here is the fact that the people who manufacture this hair don't wear it. So they don't see what the problem is. You know, when we do reviews, we're contracted by people that are in China whose their hair is usually just bone straight, thick and black. They don't wear weaves like that. They don't wear wigs like that. It's not a staple to them like it is in the African American community. So when we do have people who are manufacturing something that they don't necessarily use, it sometimes just gets very confusing. So I'm saying this loud and clear. We need curly and wavy hair frontals that match curly and wavy hair bundles, just like we do with the straight. You see, I can lay out a straight situation because everything flows together. This can't be my only option for this. You know, it can't, because if that's the case, I'm just gonna start using some US companies frontals, and then y'all gonna be mad because I'm using other people's products in your video. So it's not to say that the hair is bad. I just need them to do a little bit more and be a little bit better about trying to make sure that everything looks cohesive. Everybody doesn't want the wig look. I know I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want mine to look like it's growing from my head, but I cannot do it if it does not match. So if I have to give this hair a grade between, after 5 months, 1 to 10, I'll give it a strong 7.5 because of the fact the frontal takes a lot of that grade off, because of the fact that the frontal, aside from the fact that it was very well ventilated, I didn't have to do too much plucking and manipulating, and it bleached with no problems, depending on what this light right here is talking about. I would give it that. Had the frontal been, because y'all know I got me some looks. I just found this wig I had like 2 years ago. I just wish it wasn't a closure. I was funny enough about it. I just seen that picture being stole on another side while you're playing. Your boy is out here in these streets when I tell you, girl, I am everywhere. Girl, I'm like air, glass, cars, roads. girl. So yeah, I'm happy to be back. Shout out to Lemoda. They were very understanding to what was going on. It was also some other stuff that I'll get to in a later vlog. But I just want to thank you guys for being understanding. And again, take this tip. I would like to come back, let's just say, in the next 4 to 5 months. And I would like to do this exact same texture, but I would like to see the improvements that you guys have made to your frontals. Also starting to get some 13x6 because it's 13x4 mess in 2018. Even though this is a 2017 situation, it just doesn't work for me, okay? I do not want my part to be that short. It looks longer because, you know, I know how to manipulate. But again, I do this as a living. I do this on a regular basis. A lot of you guys just simply want to get some hair that's affordable, that you can wear, that you can get up and go. So we're going to try to put our foot on their neck and see how far we can get with this. I'm just saying, because a lot of this repetitiveness is a reason why I hate sometimes to do videos, because I'm telling them the same thing and they just kind of like, yeah, okay. So anyway, we're not going to do that. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm saying this for people. These are your customers. Listen to what I'm saying. This is an option. It should not be my only. So like I said, it'll be a 7. I will catch you guys in my next one. Love you guys. Thank you guys for being patient with me. It's a lot going on that I will get to in a vlog, and yeah.